Hey Sagittarius, it's Bailey Tarot, and I'm here to do your January 2026 what's upcoming in love, career, as well as what you need to know readings, and then an all sign. How is your person coming towards you or lack thereof? All right, so I'm going to get started with love next. Sagittarius, what the helly? Okay, your reading is looking super positive so far. So I'm already seeing that there's a chance that perhaps you could be rekindling things with someone from your past. This is going to be something that's going to bring a lot of happiness for both of you. Or maybe a relationship is going to go to the next phase with somebody, and it's actually going to be kind of like feeling healthy and like the right thing, like both parties are interested. But yeah, like I'm seeing like if you're talking to somebody, maybe they're going to pop the question, do you want to be in an exclusive relationship, or is someone going to propose? All right, now we're going to go into the tarot. What's upcoming for Sagittarius in love for January 2026? What's upcoming for Sagittarius in love in January 2026? So something... Did this past person do something kind of... Were they not fair to you in some sort of way in the relationship and then kind of just been watching you for a while? Or like maybe you've been watching them? Let me see. Can I get more on this? What happened? What is this justice in reverse? Maybe someone had to move suddenly. Okay. All right, hear me out. This is pretty specific. So, I'm seeing this person in the past. The reason why this could be a healthy new rekindling is perhaps this is somebody that had to move away. Or maybe, yeah, maybe you had somebody that like had to move away that like is now coming back in your orbit. That's an interesting storyline. Let's see here. What else can you tell me? Oops. I think like, and you were kind of getting past it, but like you were kind of like, I think both of you were trying to just function in life without each other, but you were kind of just like lying to yourself about it. About how upset you guys both were that it wasn't working out. This is somebody that I think both sides really deeply missed one another. What else can you tell me? What else can you tell me? Or like, yeah, something happened that changed the course of both people, like of the future for the relationship. And it left both of you standing on the sidelines, maybe wishing for a commitment, longing for that, and realizing how happy the other person made you. And so now this person is potentially rushing in, or both of you have just found your way back to one another and you're seeking a commitment of some sort. What else can you tell me? And this can come out in like other ways too. Yeah, you're both like, you both know what you want. There's like a lot of sexual energy here. This person's coming in full force for a new relationship. Can't believe this reading is going super positive. What can you tell me about this past scenario with this person so we can know who we're talking about? They let you go. Maybe they chose other priorities over you. What else can you tell me about this person? Thank you. Yeah, this person will be coming in with an emotional restart or emotional offer, and they're going to kind of really be selling you a dream here. I think your initial instinct, though, is to be logical and really, like, think deeply about what you really want. And I think that's important. And yeah, the situation is keeping you up at night, or will. There's a lot of anxiety here because it's moving so fast. What will people say? I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, like there is something about this that's a little like addiction. You're not stuck in this scenario. I think like you had your time apart, and I think you're, because of this time apart, so you might still be within this period, depending on like everybody's timeline or how this comes out in your life. If it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. But I think you're slowly coming out of both sides feeling maybe defensive or not seeing like their role in things. But yeah, no, I'm seeing someone that's been waiting on you because they haven't had an opportunity to give you this offer. And perhaps you've been really upset with them, angry, but this person's coming with an emotional offer. They care about you, almost unhealthily. But yeah, no, they just can't leave you alone. Yeah, they can't leave you alone. All right, well, I guess we'll have to see what happens next month, or let me know if this resonated. I don't know. Okay, I'll see you in the next part. Sagittarius, is it your month or something? I don't really know what's going on, but yeah. So I'm seeing, okay, for career in January 2026, I'm seeing like, okay, this one thing I keep hearing is like high risk, high reward. So I'm seeing some sort of like opportunity that's going to arise in the month of January that's really going to actually like give you so many new opportunities. So many more people are going to be able to like, it's going to give you visibility. And I'm going to see not only are you going to be feeling super fulfilled at work, people are going to be like, you're also gaining a lot of opportunity for leadership. Perhaps maybe you'll get a raise of some kind. Or people will just be really looking to work with you on a higher level this month because of like the risks that you're taking. Maybe you took an opportunity that was like more temporary, or and it's ending up paying off and turning into a longer thing. Or yeah, maybe you're just really investing time in something. Let me see here what's going on. That's upcoming for Sagittarius in the month of January in their career. And I think because you're surrounded by so much support this month, or at least support in like the paying off of the risk, like it's like, okay, Dungeons and Dragons, I don't know if anybody knows what I'm going to be talking about, but you throw a dice and it rolls a 20. It's a crit 20. That means ultimate success. So it's like you rolled a crit 20 because it's like a difficult task, like climb this this rope across a cliff or a cavern, and you succeed. What else can you tell me about what's upcoming for Sagittarius in career for January 2026? And you know what? After all of this, I think it's going to be your choice on if you want to stick around or not. Like, I think the situation is going to shift somehow, and you're going to have more control. Yeah, you're going to be in way more control. And I feel like this will give you a lot more clarity into things maybe within your job. And I think from there, you're going to be able to like really figure out who you can and cannot trust, and who you can and cannot trust. And from there, I just see it like you feeling super fulfilled and passionate throughout the month of January. Yeah. Honestly, I think you're just going to go into a really good place for work upcoming. It's just looking like high risk, high reward. You'll be able to be slowly starting to make decisions that will maybe impact others, or at least will just secure your longevity within the company. I think people are really going to start to notice you this month. So good for you, Sag. Yeah. So, okay, this is your what you need to know, whatever comes out reading. Yeah, someone that was kind of like, yeah, this is, I think, just trying to tie in everything. Someone in your past, or someone that, like, you recently... I think some of that you were recently manipulated or controlled by is coming back this time, I think, defensively. And you're kind of getting an opportunity to really have a closure conversation. I think their ultimate goal is that they want union with you, and they're going to come and be honest. And so there's a high risk in this of if you want to trust them or not. But they're coming to end a cycle and start a new one with you. What else can you tell me about this storyline? And I think a lot of it has to do with there being just unfinished business. And I think there's also the, like, everybody, all parties involved know that the cycle shouldn't repeat that way again, because that's the only way to get out of the scenario of being so disappointed. I don't know if people believe it's even possible, but they just wanted to speak their truth. I think this person is coming forward. They honestly haven't even really maybe thought about it much, and it might be a pretty sudden thing. So like I would question like the longevity of this coming forward in this gesture. But what else can you tell me? They're definitely wanting to kind of like humble themselves as when they're coming towards you this time. Yeah, they're looking to at least, I think, mend the relationship. Maybe give you enough truth for you to move past things, or to finally clear up what wasn't true. And there is still feelings here. Like, this person thinks of you fondly, and they have been reminiscing about you in the recent past. They were non-committal before, and they're wanting to work on things now. What's the outcome of this, at least for the month of January? I think you will start to be back in communication. What else can you tell me? Yeah, back in communication and spending time together. Watch out for moving too quickly and impatience, because that will bring heartbreak and there won't be stability. If at the minimum, look at this as an opportunity to smooth things over. Really take your time to really see if this person is actually ready for serious change before committing, because that could leave both of you outside in the cold in the end and leading to you just being disappointed again. And I do think that could be the most likely outcome. You really do have to consider patterns and consistency. What final message can we pull for Sagittarius? Yeah, this person is not committal. I don't really fully think they will change their ways. I think if you do go back with this person, you'll be repeating a cycle and you'll feel a little stagnant and disappointed. Yeah, move. I think it's in your best interest to close a toxic cycle and move on. If you want to get closure, perfect, but be careful of closure restarting a cycle. So that's all for now. We're gonna move on to the all signs portion of how is your person coming towards you or lack thereof? All right. All right. Okay, now we're moving on to the all signs portion. So how is your person coming towards you in the month of January or lack thereof? So Aries is coming towards Sagittarius. I think they're quietly retreating. Like, I think this is like kind of like a respectful withdrawal. Maybe they think that it's what you want, or maybe they just feel tired. Okay, how is Taurus coming towards Sagittarius in the month of January? Intuition. Okay, tell me how is Taurus coming towards. I think they're really looking at you optimistically, but they're being a bit naive about this, or perhaps immature. Maybe they're thinking, like, already fantasizing about a future with you, or just, you know, feeling a little like it's too they're being a little naive, or maybe they're being emotionally mature, so it could be just taking advantage of your feelings too in some sort of way. Sorry. Okay, Gemini. How is Gemini coming towards Sagittarius? Business. I see them being really transactional with you and cold with their feelings and detached. Okay, Cancer. How's Cancer coming towards Sagittarius? Decisions. I think they're finally going to make a choice here. They don't want to walk away. They don't like the idea of being without you. All right. How is Leo coming towards Sagittarius in the month of January? Life force. Life force. They're feeling a lot of passion for you, like you keep them going. They're impatient. They want to put in the time and the effort for you, Leo. So how is Virgo coming towards Sagittarius in the month of January? Virgo coming towards Sagittarius in the month of January. I think they're getting bored and they want the cycle to repeat. I think they haven't learned their lesson. They just want to interact with you again. You stimulate their mind. Okay, how is Libra coming towards Sagittarius? I think they're picturing life without you. How's Scorpio coming towards Sagittarius? They're wanting to take charge. I think they're looking towards finding a way to be peaceful with you, even if that means having to be the first one to say sorry. How is Sagittarius coming towards Sagittarius? Self-control. They're really holding back emotions. I think they're detaching. Capricorn, how's Capricorn coming towards Sagittarius? Appreciation. They want to give you, they want to give you your flowers. They want to let you know how they see you, and they think that you're so super strong, super cool, super smart, super resilient. Maybe give you a compliment. Aquarius, how's Aquarius coming towards Sagittarius? Family. Feeling really connected to you this month. Yeah, they're feeling really connected to you this month, feeling like a partnership with you, maybe thinking about a family with you in the future. All right, how is Pisces coming towards Sagittarius the month of January? Victory. Oh, I feel like they feel like whatever mix-up you two had previous, they've gotten the upper hand in. Well, okay, Sagittarius, that's it for your reading. I'll see you soon.